Hello and welcome back to Marble League Online. Today we got start of Season 4 for you, Part 1 of 2. I'm going to take a quick look at the track. Well, I explained Season 1 a little bit. Season 4, excuse me. Today we are going to change up our point scoring system from 1st to 9th. We're going to have some big points here. We're going to show you exactly what that is after our first race, so keep an eye out for it. And today you can see we have a nice technical track to start, with 3 long straightaways to finish it off. It's almost like a figure 8 track, all downhill. Let's get into our first race. Looks like we got Risky Biscuits out in front. McDonald Farms trying to catch up. Looks like Phoenix right behind, followed by Sauce trying to get down those straightaways. Coming off that drop is important. McDonald Farms drops into the lane in the inside after they drop down. Might give them the lead over Risky Biscuits, and it does. Phoenix trying to catch up from behind. A little bit of a battle in the back there for 4th and 5th. Good first race. Stick a slow motion replay at the very beginning. See how Risky Biscuits got up there. As well as McDonald Farms taking some real nice smooth lines. Down here, the Sauce was able to pass the real ones. I don't know if he kept it up though. Oh, looks like he got real slow down there. A couple people taking the inside lane, 1 lane further, which will get them just ahead once they hit that water spritzer. And it does help them out. Everybody gets ahead of Sauce there. He slowed down way too much. That'll be a nice win for McDonald Farms and Risky Biscuits in 2nd place. And here you can take a look at our new score system. McDonald Farms with 20 points, 2nd is 15, 3rd is 14, 8th is 7, 9th is 5 points, but it's a DNF for the Glovedroppers in their first race in the season. Not good for them. Looks like we have Phoenix out in front, followed by the real ones. Coming into here, can they keep it up? No, Phoenix is able to get a nice lead out. Gruesome Twosome dropped off the edge there, took a little inside cut, but will it help him? No, it's the real ones out in front getting their first win, followed by Moonbeam. Nice. Let's see how they got out in front here. So looks like Gruesome Twosome has a nice lead with the real ones and Phoenix right behind, but they both shove them out the way, and the real ones get a nice lead right here. And they're able to keep it up with Moonbeam right behind them, followed by Phoenix and the Gruesome Twosome. We got Risky Biscuits in 5th, Team Sauce in 6th, Glovedroppers in 7th, and the Baker's Dozen taking 9th. Let's see where that puts them after this. The real ones will jump up in 1st with Phoenix in 2nd and McDonald Farms in 3rd at the end of race 2. Let's get into race 3. In the rough, Risky Biscuits had a lead for a second, but now I think it's the real ones out in front again. Risky Biscuits able to jump back up. It could be Phoenix up there. I think McDonald Farms right behind him. McDonald Farms passes Risky Biscuits, goes off the ledge early to get the nice lead. The real one's trying to pass, but the McDonald Farms able to block him on the outside lane and keep him back there. And looks like Risky Biscuits is able to get ahead of the real ones as well right at the end. With Glovedroppers, it looked like actually getting their first win. No, that was McDonald Farms in 1st. Glovedroppers was way in the back. I'm sorry. And you can see here, the real ones out in front for a minute. But McDonald Farms ain't playing around, taking the risk, taking the inside lane, hopping off early. Big risk of bouncing off and losing off the track, and the real ones were not happy about that. Almost able to pass, but they couldn't squeeze by. See here, the real ones are behind Risky Biscuits. Risky Biscuits are able to hold them back, and the real ones are actually almost able to get ahead of them again, but just like with McDonald Farms, Risky Biscuits blocks them off. Great move. Glovedroppers in 7th, and I think that the Gruesome Twosome and Moonbeam had DNFs that round, and that will not help them. We'll put them down towards the bottom of the list, but there's only race 3. Let's get into race 4. And they're off. The Gruesome Twosome trying to get back in the lead now. Oh, he's got a nice lead here. Can he hold on to it? He's got the Phoenix and the real ones right behind him. Are they going to push him up there and take the lead? Yes, they do. It's the real ones followed by Moonbeam. Can the real ones keep it up? I think they can right here, yes, and it's going to be the real ones followed by Moonbeam again. It looks like McDonald Farms. No, McDonald Farms can't hold it back, and Phoenix will have a great pass for 3rd place. Beautiful pass here. See here, Gruesome Twosome able to get around and get ahead. The real ones are neck and neck with them right now. Phoenix slides up right behind. Gruesome Twosome is able to keep it, but he can't after that first half pipe, and the real ones will take a nice win here in race 4. Followed by Moonbeam and Phoenix in 3rd, and McDonald Farms in 4th. Not bad. Risky Biscuits will drop back to 8th place in that race, which will not help him stay up there, but he's still in 4th. We've got real ones in 1st still with 65. McDonald Farms hot on their tail with 60. Phoenix right behind them with 57. Let's Let's get into race 5. See who can take it this time. It's like Risky Biscuits trying to fight up, but they hit up. Who was that? That was the Real Ones again, with a huge lead thanks to Risky Biscuits. Gruesome Twosome able to also pass Risky Biscuits right there. Can Risky Biscuits keep it up and stay in the race? Yes, he does. He's able to pass Gruesome Twosome right here. Can they neck and neck? But he gets ahead of him. Risky Biscuits able to hold back Gruesome Twosome. And the Real Ones get a nice win right there. That is their second win into race 5. That's their third win into race 5 here in season 4. Great race for the Real Ones. Look at that huge lead they took right there, taking a straight shot. Risky Biscuits able to come back into second right at the end after Gruesome Twosome passed them on those straightaways. These water trenches can be treacherous, people. It can get you losing points left and right. And there are Glob Droppers in 4th. And Moonbeam in 7th. It looks like Phoenix DNF this round. But she's still able to maintain top 5 for now, just behind McDonald Farm still. Risky Biscuits will jump up with the Real Ones way ahead now with that another win they had. Beautiful race for the Real Ones. And the race 6, we can get it in now. Risky Biscuits up in front, Glob Droppers right behind. McDonald Farms trying to catch up to Glob. It's like Risky Biscuits might know, but Risky Biscuits gets in too fast and bounces backwards, gets stuck, giving the win to Glob Droppers. Wow, Sauce in second. What happened there? Risky Biscuits, here's a nice lead. Battling back and forth with the Glob Droppers. And down the straightaway he takes it. But right here you can see he bounces back into the sand pits underneath the bridge. Came in too hot. All the risk. And he lost the Biscuits. Which will give Glob Droppers a win for the first time this season and put Sauce in second. Wow, Risky Biscuits will drop all the way to last place from third last round. Amazing. Risky Biscuits can't be doing stuff like that for the rest of this race. The Real Ones have been keeping it real. Can they keep it up into race 7? Looks like we have McDonald Farms out in first with Sauce in second. Can they give chase? They both have a big lead on the rest of the pack. Can they keep it up? Sauce is trying to catch on to McDonald Farms, but I don't think he'll be able to. No, McDonald Farms has a huge lead. And McDonald Farms will take the win. Good for them. Let's take so much in replay. See how they got that lead. Both them and Sauce taking the right outside lane while everyone else goes the inside, slowing everybody down, which will give them a big distance to help them battle it out. And McDonald Farms has kept that huge lead. Sauce will take second, and Baker's Dozen taking third. Moonbeam will take 4th. Phoenix in 5th, and the Real Ones will take last that time. But it might maintain their points still. They do. Even getting last place, the Real Ones will hold 6 points above second, above McDonald Farms, and Sauce will jump up to third with that second place spot right above Phoenix and Moonbeam. Let's get into race 8. Looks like we got Phoenix out in front, followed by Moonbeam and Baker's Dozen. Sauce out in 4th. Sauce is able to keep it up, but no, he gets passed by, looks like, the Real Ones. Who's going to get in first this race? Looks like we have the Real Ones out in first with Moonbeam in second, Baker's Dozen in third. And Risky Biscuits will DNF this race. See if we can see where they got stuck. Take a look how they got started out in slow motion. Looks like the Real Ones have a nice lead here, followed up by Moonbeam and Baker's Dozen, kind of staying in a group right now. Sauce trying to hold back the Gruesome Twosome. And at the end, it will stay that way. The Real Ones in first, Moonbeam in second, and Baker's Dozen in third. McDonald Farms able to get up ahead of everyone else for 4th place. Glob Droppers will take second. 7th, why did I say second? Excuse me. And the Real Ones will hold on to first with a nice lead with 132 over McDonald Farms 119. Let's get into race 9. See if we can't get some numbers changed around. And they're off. It's like Moonbeam out in front with a nice lead. Sauce able to take over at the end, though. He's going to get pushed back right here. Yes, he does. Fall back into 4th place. It looks like Phoenix out in front, but I think the Glob Dropper is able to drop ahead real nice with Sauce right behind. Can Sauce get ahead? No, it's Glob Droppers in first with Sauce in second, and I think McDonald Farms is able to get some nice passes right there at the end. I'll take another look at that. And now we'll take a look at the start. You see how Glob Droppers get a nice lead up here, but it looks like the Real Ones able to get ahead, but they slow down too much. Sauce able to get a lead right here, but he doesn't keep it at the end. And you see Glob Droppers able to hold Sauce back. And look back at the back of the pack. McDonald Farms able to pass everyone here at the end, I think, right ahead. Yes, they do. For 4th place, McDonald Farms has some nice passes to get those extra points above everyone else. At the end of race 9, we still have the real ones in first with 137. McDonald Farms catching up. They're only 5 points behind. Sauce is now in third, just above Phoenix, who has 115 and is tied with the one below them. Moonbeam has a nice lead here. Looks like Sauce able to get behind. There's like McDonald Farms in third, but everyone gets pushed back. I think the real one's able to get back up ahead. I think another pass on that drop there. See where it comes out, and Moonbeam in first. Baker's dozen able to pass and get second. Globdropper's in third. Good run. Ooh, looks like we got Risky Biscuits and the real one stuck in the back. Now, if you get onto the last and final strip, you will not get a DNF. If you make it to the final runway, you will still get placed in your position that you got stuck in. You only get a DNF if you get stuck before that. Moonbeam taking a nice win. We're going to see where that puts him after this. Looks like Phoenix got 4th. Gruesome Twosome got 7th. Not helping them. They're right behind Baker's Dozen by 9 points. McDonald Farms will jump up ahead of the real ones by 1 point. Moonbeam will jump up to 3rd. Good run from Moonbeam to get back up on that leaderboard. Sauce out in front right now. Can he hold on to it? Big lead over everyone else. Let's see if he can maintain. Big group in the back. Oh, they all catch up though. Sauce slows down. It's that Moonbeam trying to catch up right behind, but Sauce is able to keep it. Globdropper's right behind, followed by Baker's Dozen. Good run. See how Sauce got that nice run right off the end here, taking that outside lane. Goes straight down, avoids a lot of those chicanes. Only slows down a little right there. Able to get ahead of the pack to maintain the lead. And at the end, he almost has the same amount of lead, almost losing it at the end. Making everyone else cut back in, though. It's a nice roundabout race for everyone. Moonbeam taking some slow slots there. But she will maintain up in 4th. Will give Sauce, though, up above Moonbeam again, back into 3rd place. And McDonald Farms and the real ones are still duking it out for first, with McDonald Farms holding on to it right now. Get into race 12. Can they hold on to it? Risky Biscuits in first, followed by Baker's Dozen. He gets passed by, I think, McDonald Farms. McDonald Farms able to get back up ahead. And I think that's Globdropper's up ahead, followed by Baker's Dozen, and Risky Biscuits will drop into 3rd. Baker's Dozen able to pass Risky Biscuits right at the end. Taking a nice 3rd place spot, getting some extra points above Risky Biscuits. Here, Globdroppers and Risky Biscuits and Baker's Dozen duking it out. But at the end, it comes in Globdroppers. Baker's Dozen actually pass Risky Biscuits. Yes, right at the end. Risky Biscuits will hold on to 3rd, though. Get some decent points, followed by Gruesome Twosome and Phoenix. The real ones getting in last place, not helping them try to get back up above McDonald Farms. And it will be Sauce jumping up to 1st. With those nice points, only by 1 point over McDonald Farms and Globdroppers, tied for 2nd. The real ones drop all the way down to 4th. But now we're going into race 13. It's a double points round. It could change this whole game around. We got Moonbeam in first, followed by the Risky Biscuits. Can Risky Biscuits and Moonbeam hold on to it? Looks like they're being followed by the Baker's Dozen. Can they catch up to Moonbeam and the Risky Biscuits? Definitely got Moonbeam, Risky Biscuits, followed by the real ones, McDonald Farms and Phoenix. Able to get up there for some nice double point action. With Sauce getting in last place, only getting 10 points in this double points race. See here, Sauce not able to maintain with Risky Biscuits and Moonbeam really getting a nice lead. You can see here, everyone in the back going up on that quarter pipe, and it helps out the real ones to get into 3rd place. Get some nice points that might put them back out on top. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, see what it did for them. Yeah, no, Moonbeam will jump up to 194. McDonald Farms will be in 2nd. The real ones jump back up to 3rd. And Sauce moves all the way down to 5th place after being in 1st. That double points round really took him down. Now we're going to get into race 14. Looks like we got McDonald Farms way out in the lead here. But oh, not way out, but they get pushed back by Moonbeam and Gruesome Twosome. But McDonald Farms cuts back to the inside just like they did in race 3. Can they be enough? Yes, it is. They push Baker's Dozen out of the way, but Moonbeam passes right at the end, the last 5 inches of the race. Moonbeam comes out of nowhere. Baker's Dozen will get last place in that slow roll finish. Oh my goodness, take a slow motion replay in the beginning right now. What happened? Moonbeam has a decent lead. He hits that bank. Baker's Dozen also almost did. McDonald Farms able to take over. Moonbeam able to catch back up. But McDonald Farms is able to pass. But they get passed almost all the way at the end. But McDonald Farms, he takes the inside lane, is able to push Baker's Dozen out of the way, but it's not enough to stay ahead of Moonbeam, who will take 1st place in race 14. Beautiful pass. We're going to see a lot of that this season. At the end of race 14, we have Moonbeam in first with 214 points, McDonald Farms in second, and the Real Ones in third, just only 1 point above the Glob Droppers. Can the Real Ones keep it real and stay on the leaderboard? Let's get into race 15 and find out. Looks like that's Phoenix way out ahead. That is the biggest lead I've seen all season so far. I don't think anyone's going to catch her. Gruesome Twosome. No, McDonald Farms passes the Gruesome Twosome again, using that same technique, falling off the bridge early. It's been working out for him. Phoenix has taken first. Baker's dozen in second. McDonald Farms able to stay ahead of Gruesome Twosome. That move will definitely benefit them, getting some extra points here in race 15. See, Gruesome Twosome has a decent lead, but Phoenix taking a beautiful line. Gruesome Twosome slowed everyone down, giving Phoenix that huge lead. And at the end, don't even show if they already finished. Baker's dozen follow McDonald Farms, and Risky Biscuits will be in last. Risky Biscuits really needs to jump up there. He's already in last place. He still has a chance to maintain his points and still get back up in the leaderboard before the end of the season. We'll get into race 16, and that'll be our final race of part 1 this season. Sauce has a big lead here, followed by Baker's dozen. Can Sauce maintain by the end of this race? He slows down a lot right here. Yes, he does. Baker's dozen able to pass. Can he keep it ahead? No, he doesn't. He's able to maybe get second, maybe catch up, but no, he doesn't. Baker dozen did and went out to the outside lane. We're from second to last place, giving it all up. Went to 7th though. Risky Biscuits did the same thing, using all the whisk and none of the biscuits in race 16. All Sauce needed to do was stay on the track for second place and some nice points, but he couldn't maintain at all. Down the straightaway, he gets a nice lead, but down here Baker's dozen scares him, makes him want to go into first, and makes him mess up and go into the outside lane, which will make everyone else pass him, giving McDonald Farms second place over Sauce instead of third. And here's our final results for part 1. Moonbeam 239 points in first place, McDonald Farms in second, the Real Ones in third, Phoenix in fourth, Risky Biscuits way at the bottom, needing some good points to catch up. Catch us next week for part 2 of season 4 to look at our finals and see who wins in season 4. Who do you think it's going to be? We'll see you then.